Hello, hello, who's there? Yeah, should have maybe posted my links, say I'm streaming before actually played it, because now I'm in a really bad spot. I'm probably going to get killed straight away. Sound too good? That's nice. Oh, VSS. Baby. Is that you, Brad? Watching Masterclass now, Brad, if you're still there. You there, Paul? He's saying there's no watches, but allowed. So, I'm going to fall along the coastline. They always end up being a scaredy cat, not wanting to fight, so... Is that you watching, Brad? Rubbish. It's one close. So for the one viewer, the Contextual podcast will be doing a live podcast again at 8 o'clock. Unfortunately, if you are not a fan of the greatest football team in the world, it may be a waste of your time. Normal service will be resumed on Thursday, where I think I've got 2 podcasts going on Thursday. So that'll be good. Brad's going to come on at some point. I've got Steve who wants to come on. I've got Andrew, Pixel Hunter. And Bike coming. She's over there. But yeah, tonight I'm going to do a bit of a tribute, or not tribute, just chat about United and stuff, Busby Bays. But I did an interview earlier, which was an absolute stroke of luck, with a Brazilian TV channel who are now going to tune into the podcast at 8 o'clock on me talking about United. So they want to do something, which is good. They've got Esporte Intervita, I think there's something they're called on Twitter. I just follow them on Twitter. They want to do something, which is good. So I'm pretty sure they're going to dub my Mancunian accent. But there you go. All looking good. Very good. If this isn't Brad watching, which it may not be, I think it could be, but it may not be. The podcast that I do is called the Contextual Podcast. We talk a lot of nonsense, but it is based around gaming and mainly our love and hate of Pro Evolution Soccer, which is sort of extended on to talking about films now with Pixel Hunter. He comes on once a week. MMA, I'm a big fan of the UFC, MMA, football, and a bit of WWE. Old school WWE really, because the new stuff's fucking bobbins, but yeah, so give it a shout. It's called a Contextual Podcast. I talk absolute nonsense all the time, but that's what it's all about. And it's coming for me. No, it's not. I took one of the wheels out. Nice. That was a stroke of genius or luck, as some would say. I'm in the circle, it's going to end up on the other side. Right, I need a vehicle. But yeah, so anyway, get back to it. I do host a podcast called the Contextual Podcast 2 to 3 times a week now. Bear in mind, it is a bit explicit, some swearing, mainly from me, to be fair. But we just talk about anything, really. Any subject to do with gaming, TV, films, football, as I've just said, MMA, everything. At some point, I might actually know what I'm talking about, but, you know, for now, I'm attracting a good audience. Got some good friends who've helped me promoting it as well. Brad is one of them, Mark, Andrew, Pixel Hunter, even Steve, my co-host when he's on. He decides to come on every leap year. And then I play computer games like this very, very badly. Yes, Dan. How's it going, mate? The man. Have you got this game yet, Dan? You definitely need to get it, Dan. Get some squads going. Lads you met the other day, Brad and stuff. Brad and Steve on that their place all the time. Brad's really good. He carries us most of the time, but don't tell him that. This is definitely ending on the other side. And I must admit, it is going to go on. It won't go on YouTube actually. It'll be on Brad's stream. Brad Wolf. Oh, Brad MG on Mixer. His last stream was great. Unfortunately, Brad got killed straight away, but I decided to go on a run with 0 bullets and got into the top 5. Pure fluke. Brownie, one of Brad's mates who's playing Xbox Live with us, said I'm one of the best at shooting at feet. And it's kicking off there. We'll just stroll across for a nice swim, I think. As long as no one sees us. Oh yeah. Fair enough, mate. Destiny 2, I've got Destiny 2 on Xbox, but I've just gone off it. I love the first one for grinding, but the second one, I'm not taken to it like I thought I would, Dan, to be honest. But then, Zelda Breath of the Wild is a great game, but I got it on the Wii U, so the controls are a bit iffy. We're about halfway, no, probably not even halfway through, but a long, good 20 hours or so into that. Well, I've not played it for a good few months now, but a great game. I love that. But yeah, you'd have to get PUBG. It's fucking excellent, excellent game. Just a long learning curve because there's no auto assist, aim assist, sorry, like most first person, third person shooters. So you got to make sure that you calculate the bullet drop and all that. I sound like I know what I'm talking about, but I don't. I just aim in a direction, hope for the best. Yeah, what we'll have to do, Dan, if we get some games set up, is come in and then run it through it together, because you need a couple of people who've played the game to sort of run you through the controls, things like that. I only know through playing it, not somebody expert, and YouTube is your friend with any of this stuff. Could be controversial this time, but at some point we may actually get to play Pro Evo against each other. It will probably be 2019 now, but it's definitely going to happen, mate. To watch here because these people to the left of here, someone hot shotting people. I haven't seen her. So we go and see if we can pick anyone off. No sights here. So see. You're damn right. I think there's going to be some bridges being built there, Dan. Do you think it'll be at Anfield again, Dan? Hope so, because it's not far away from me. I may have to be sick while I'm in there, but I'd love to go, mate, if the invitation's there. Thank you. I might be a gobshite on the podcast, mate, but I do appreciate all the stuff you've done for us with the Pez and stuff in the past. Game on, mate. Game on. Pleasure to be mine, mate. Not very often I'm quiet, Mark. That's very good. Yeah, Dan, if you're still there, we were playing PUBG before Mark and I was watching Insert Many Coins, and I went from having no bullets to literally getting in the top 5. I don't know how the hell I did it, mate, but it was pure bullshit from China. It's got to be said, Mark. Very, very good way with words, mate. That's someone there. Shocking. Just to get put under pressure, I bottled it. Thanks, mate. Mark, Victor Sweet's a friend of mine from the Pro Evo 4, his Xbox Live and stuff, looks after me with Pez. But Insert Many Coins is part of the team. We're part of a little squad going down on PUBG. Mark's becoming a very good friend, and he also supports me through all the haphazard situations to get me in on this game, which is even better, so it's all good. So one damn. I don't know, mate. Some of the shooting I've been doing, I've been getting carried a lot by Brad. I think at some point he's just going to cut his losses with me and you, Mark, and just kill us both at the start, raid all our stuff, and then delete us off Xbox. I will be getting a better camera, by the way. The side nose profile I'm not happy with. It's shadowing that. It's not actually that big, the nose. Anyway. But will be a better camera coming. So we are actually thinking... it's the one. This is my goodness to VSS. I love it. It looks like I know what I'm doing in this part, but I don't. I've lagged anyway. Yeah, the graphics are crisp, Dan, honestly. Really crisp. Oh, this is on the X. I don't think you've got an X yet, but yeah, you have got an X, yeah. But honestly, the difference between this and the S, Mark's on the S, he has a lot of problems with things loaded in and stuff, and obviously the map just doesn't pop how it should. So you can see the difference. And I know Brad was saying he'd watched a few streams, and it was terrible on the S. I mean, Jordan, my daughter upstairs, I bought it for her on the S, and she only played a couple of times. But they play Fortnite. But even so, I've not actually seen it on hers. I'll have to have a look. Yeah, I knew you'd had an X, mate. Sorry. Apologies. Streaming. On the camera. Streaming. Look. I think there's people down here. Absolutely rubbish. What's going on over there? Suppressor, nice. Need a bag. Nice. Oh. Level 2 helmet, nice. Two frying pans. Oh, level 2 backpack, nice. The Uzi is a good weapon actually. Yeah, headphones on, same thing. Go into the audio settings on your Xbox and you can adjust obviously the volume of the voice or the chat against the volume of the game. It makes a massive difference, mate. Thank you. That's my lovely wife, Samantha. Wondering what the hell I'm doing or who I'm talking to. Yeah, Mark's right, Dan. Sound is a yeah, baby. Sound has just been proven there because I just heard his footsteps. I've taken my shoes off, and what you do is tell Joe, Dan, to take his shoes off because it doesn't make as much sound when you're in buildings and stuff. Just a little tip. It's just something that we've picked up through playing it. But honestly, the sound is a massive. You can take your shoes off in your character settings before you even go into the game. Just take them off, press Y. Brad got us onto that because it doesn't make as much noise when you're running. So, like on the wood you can hear it in the house. When you're running across fields and that, it's a big plus, honestly. And, oh, right here. Good work. We're going to do a thing actually, Dan. Me, Mark, Brad and a couple of others. Probably we do regular streaming. That's why I've just started doing it now properly. I've always done it on and off and never sort of stuck to it. We're going to start, this isn't loading in very well. I'm going to start streaming regular, a couple of times a day. Yeah, you're probably right, Mark. Actually, Joe probably could. I'll tell you a bit of a story actually from today. I went to United's ground to the Munich 60-year tribute. Sir Alex was there and stuff, so we did the speech and that. And then after this had happened about 3:20 finished, so I come out. My wife works right next to the ground at Ford in Old Trafford. So I went. She don't finish till 4. My daughter, so I thought, right, I'll go and see them both and hang around. Anyway, bumped into this guy. So I thought he was Spanish, so we're chatting. Said, "You want to do an interview?" So I did an interview for him from the main Brazilian TV channel, Esporte Invata Viva or something. But he reckons the thing he's going to be on tonight, the actual interview is going to be on their social media. I'm pretty much, he spoke to me in English, I'm presuming there must be an interpreter dubbing over my voice, but he's also going to watch my podcast and said he'll promote it. Because he said, oh, you know, what do you do? I said, I've got a podcast to do. I'm going to be doing a tribute tonight, the Busby Babes, or a quick half an hour, which I was going to do this afternoon, but do it tonight. But yeah, he said he'll tune in at 8 o'clock to might be promoting it. So I've blagged the arse off that one if that comes off. It might not go anywhere, but there's a little bit of exposure for the podcast on YouTube. So I'll have to make sure I don't swear, because there's no way they're going to let any of my swearing go on Brazilian TV, even with an interpreter. You're having that one. Tremendous. I'm gonna get picked off here by someone. Oh, full scope. Alright, we have got a scope and half on here, mate. Cheers, Vic. Cheers, Dan. Oh shit, I need to run. Unbelievable darts. Some great shots. I'm so glad that this was being streamed, Dan and Mark. On fire. Yeah, the writing's bang on, mate. Crystal sharp. When it clicked, Dan, the game is unbelievable. Even like, you know how much I love Gears of War and stuff. I love Gears, but this just is different level. You've got to keep doing, Dan, is the bottom right hand corner of the screen is your map and stuff, and like there's obviously the line, the dotted line. Constantly pressing your select button to make sure you're going inside the circle, because that's where you probably know this anyway by watching it from Joe, but when I first played it, what the hell? Someone's just gone over me then. Someone's firing at me then. Don't worry, Dan, I'm never ever like that, ever. That's some proper flaky games this afternoon, mate. We having it or what? Yeah, it's yeah, the doors got shut down. I seen him there, I should have shot him or had a go at him. Bottled it. Got someone else coming here, he's gonna have a fight, Dan. Ah, you bastard. So good. Right, I'm off ski for a bit, mate. I'm doing a podcast at 8, so definitely going to start streaming a lot though. Cheers for watching, and Mark as well. Top man. Take it easy. Nice. Take it easy, mate. See you in a bit.